Hello everybody, Iain Robson, welcome back to County Line. How's everybody doing today? So we're going to continue on with our sugar beet harvest here that we started just the other day there. And we're going to go ahead and keep on moving with that. Because we want to make sure we try and get a good chunk of it done today. That's the hope at least, good to get a good chunk of it done. Just pause that, I don't need to see that. There we go. So that's the hope at least. We'll see what happens though. So if you recall, we were just doing some headlands on this field here. I'm going to continue with that. Sam Jam, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. And I also have the oat harvest continuing on as well at the same time. So it's just going on course play. Hey Bob, how's it going? How are things? Pretty good, thanks. How about you? I hope you've been well. Missing little bits there. So there you go, our harvester is being unloaded, which is good. Means our overloader is doing its job, which is also good. And the truck has nothing in it yet, so we'll see how that turns out. Hopefully, if I did my job right, it's set up properly, so I don't have to worry about it at all, but you never know. Sometimes these things don't always work out the way you want them to, of course. So that's always a thing. Now again, I'm not sure where you're supposed to store sugar beets. I don't know if they get stored on the main farm or not. From what I can tell, they do not. But maybe they do, for all I know. I haven't tried. I don't know what that was. That must have been my wife waking up and knocking over her alarm. That's my guess. It seemed awfully loud though. Alright. Not doing too bad of a job. It's all freewheeling here basically. I'm not using GPS or anything. It's all just from, well, I guess from inside the cow it's not too bad really. Sometimes it can be really difficult to see, and other times it's not so bad, so it just depends, I suppose. The New Holland's 43% full already. Doesn't take much. Now, are you just sitting there? No, it's actually doing something. Oh, okay. That's why it's just waiting there. It's just doing headlands and stuff. Okay. Good to know. Where did I leave that thing here now? Right at the end of the field, apparently. There we go. How about you, Bob? How are you doing today? Anything interesting with you? I know, well, it's still early for me at least. I'm not sure if it's early for you still, but going to assume so. If you were in England, I guess it wouldn't be that early. It'd be afternoon. At this stage, at least. So. Actually, I think that was the wind picking up and hitting the door against the frame. That's probably what it was. Because we have all the windows open now. It's getting close to getting warmer and warmer, so yeah, that's what it is. It's the wind. Apparently with my door half closed, it's enough. With the other doors start doing crazy things. So again, we're just going to drop the sugar beets over on the side here again. And just put them over in the big pile, then we'll grab the other one and come around and clean it up. %, not too bad. We'll get there soon enough. Alright, put the pipe out now again. Put it in our big beet pile here for the time being. There we are. Put this in group 2. 12:30 p.m. here in Amsterdam. New job and engage. Ah, congratulations, I guess that's in order. I missed a little bit. That's not too bad though. Let's see if the driver picks up. Probably not. And of course you're stuck. That's one way to get around that. There we go. Perfect. Bring the pipe back in here. I've been pretty good. Work's been keeping me pretty busy. Our peak hours have kicked in now, so now I'm working just a bit longer than I was before, basically. Oh, one sec. There we go. I just opened the door. I guess it was just enough for it to slam against that door frame multiple times. I apologize. There we go. What I'm going to do here is just engage GPS here in a second. I can be a bit more efficient. There we go. What happened to the face cam? I've only done, I don't do it during the week. I haven't been doing it just on the weekends. It's 6:30 in the morning, and then I usually have pajamas on or something like that still. That's one of the main reasons why, at least. Just because, you know, it's one of those situations where it's early in the morning and then not quite ready for the world yet, I suppose would be the easiest way to say that. There we go, cleaning up that one line there. Then we'll be able to turn around and actually get a good full pass in there. Good. All right. All right. Turn around here. That's what I figured there, Bob. That's why I don't do it. Good. That's that. At least that's moving along now. Combine's moving along over there in field 18 as well, which is good. Now I have the straw add-on installed. I'll be curious to see what will happen is because I have more chop straw, sorry. What might be curious is to see what would happen is when if you plant directly into a place where it has the straw on the ground. Yep, this is one from the Ropa DLC. It's a nice one. Looks good on the inside as well. Lots of detail, that's for sure. There we go. We're just basically trying to avoid missing these little bits here by using the GPS. Because it does take a while to harvest with sugar beets, of course, or to harvest sugar beets. I'm just gonna head over here and unload into the pile early. There we go. Unload there. Wonder how high you can stack these. I'll be kind of curious. There we go. Oh, that must be the full there. Yeah. Alright, it's not ours. It is indeed our cornfield over there. Let's take care of that at some point too. Alright, let's break this up in the middle here. Then we can make our turns a bit easier. Well, instead of having to go all the way around. You are in your way. What are you doing there? Gotta keep an eye on course play. You never know what it'll do. Like that, for example. Because what's happening is, course play's telling the other driver or course play's telling the driver to come pick up or come and load it. But what's happening is, So the one driver's waiting there for the other driver, and that driver's going in circles, for whatever reason. So not super helpful, but it's the way it goes sometimes. Now, I wonder if you could take this and put a load directly into or beside the directly beside the EVGA. You probably could. Probably, I would imagine. Yeah, I guess you could. I wouldn't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could do something like that if you wanted to. And then just have it set up so the EVGA does its thing. Steiger slipping again. What are you stuck on this time? Trees, apparently. Where does it want to go? It's supposed to go turn around, it looks like. Nah, I don't know. Not sure what's going on there. But it is a pretty nice little DLC. Especially if you like sugar beets and potatoes and stuff like that. Give you a couple more options, basically. Some high-end options, I guess. Because sometimes you have options, but they're not necessarily great options, so. Morning, Spud. How you doing today? I hope you're doing well, sir. Continuing the beet harvest here. This is about as big a field as I think I would want to go, really. I couldn't imagine having a bigger field of beets or potatoes, because it would just take ages. Doing good? Excellent. I'm also doing well today, sir. Thursday, so it's always nice. Have you been able to gather a crop on a mission with Follow Me? No, I've not tried that, Bob. It might be fine for all I know. It's 79%. Gonna need to be unloaded soon again here. I don't know if we can make it all the way down. Well, we'll try to make it to the end and see what happens. No, I don't think we're gonna make it to the end. There we go. Let's just straighten out here a little bit. And what will happen is it'll put all the sugar beets it can there, and then once it can't put any sugar beets there, it'll just stop unloading, basically, like that. And then you just move on. That's one thing I hope they improve in 19. What's your wishes? Maybe better hide workers. And, I don't know. That's about it. That's all I can think of. Wow, there's always more crops and stuff like that. Has anybody tried the Modern Classic DLC yet? In traffic? What are you doing? Oh, I wondered about that. I think there's... They must have changed that. There used to be a way you could adjust the height of it, but I guess they changed it. Must have been a previous version, I don't know. Maybe it's still there, but I'll have to see when I stop recording the course here. So it's almost 50% full there. There we go. So the truck's going to move forward here. There we go. Perfect. So when the truck moves forward, I'm just going to drive it way over here. There we go. And save that. F18. There we go. And it's already set up for a combine, so it's gonna go grab that combine now. Perfect. And he's 50% full, so should be interesting. There we go. Continuing on here. Sugar beets always take a while. That's okay though. So do oats, I guess. Anything that's high yielding really takes a while. Guess I could set this up on hard worker now. And then just use this tractor to unload. That might be a bit quicker. There we go, set it up so it's following the same speed. Wonder how well the hard worker will do. Can't remember if you can drive and unload at the same time with the sugar beets. It looks like you can, that's good. There we go. This thing doesn't have a very big capacity, that's why I was like, probably should try and get as much as I can. Yeah, so like when it's at 20%, it's like almost full for this little trailer. Oh boy. There we go. Drive away here. Hopefully that worker can figure out how to make a turn there. Hopefully being the key word here, of course. It's doing like a 100-point turn there, it looks like. Jeez. I'm still not sure what to do. I'm still not sure what to do with the corn, whether just to harvest it or whether to oh, I guess I could do that. That would be interesting. I'm gonna try that now that I've just thought of that. Let's see here. What's the best way to do this? Where's the best place to start, I should say? Probably from the other side. Because if you recall, I don't know if you remember this, some of you may or some may not, but the other day I was trying to unload chaff the corn. I was trying to figure out whether or not I could set up a course for the combine to unload onto the ground, but it will not do that. But I can do this. Let's see. Let's just detach the trailer here for a quick second. Give a chance for the trailer to straighten out. Back up there. I wonder if this is going to work. I'm kind of curious if it does. And then put a tip right there. And forward again. Gonna drive straight forward. And then back over here. I wonder if this is gonna work. I'm gonna be genuinely curious to see if this actually does. Chaff corn for biogas? Yeah, I wasn't quite sure how much it was gonna take. Because that'll just dump there. Well, let's see here. It should work. For all those people who have always been like, wow, courseplay will not back up. Well, you just saw me record a course there where it's going to back up and unload. Can even get out of the trailer here, tractor, to show you what I did there. It's going to go back there, tip. And what will happen is it'll slowly, once it backs up, it'll get to a point where it can't unload there, and it'll just go forward a little bit. Should do, at least. I wonder if that's going to work. Are you going to go around the field or straight through the field? Apparently straight through. But there you go. That's how you can set up an unload course. Should you wish to. Oh, no, that needs to be... I wonder what it's trying to do here. It's like, ah, I'm in the middle of the field, get back, get back. I can only assume that's what it's trying to do. Alright, so it's going to turn right there now. There, it helps me having the right course. It works apparently in just the unload, but it should work for combi as well. No combine in reach, eh? Oh, surprise! There's that roper right there that's half full. Don't worry, I'll get there. Gee, look at that. Alright, let's go check on the other things, see what's going on here. I think the cows are okay. I can't remember how far we got. So I could use a bit more hay, apparently. Alright, looks good. Oh, there. Sure, now it starts. So I have it set to it starting at 25%, so I don't know why the combine's like, well, I do know why, actually. If you look carefully, it said pipes over fruit, so that was the reason why it was just hanging out right there. That thing's gonna get full. This is gonna work the way I want it to. That's gonna be awesome if it does. Be pretty jazzed about that. I mean, it's gonna get filled like in seconds here. How much of that? So that was practically 100%. So we can take 30%, 40%. Well, 50%. It's not bad, I guess. And let's see if this does what it's supposed to do. It's gonna be sick if it does. Because, you know, the problem with sugar beets is always, you know, you have a bazillion sugar beets and you gotta try and deal with them. So this is one way to deal with them, I suppose. Okay. So there it is. This is, again, it's not me doing this. For those people who are like, no, it's obviously you doing this. It's not. So there we go. Backing up to that tipping point there. And like I said, it'll unload on that specific spot, and then it realizes it'll be full, and then it'll unload. It'll inch forward and unload. That's sweet. He's doing all right. He's taking the most ridiculous turn ever. I don't know, even though they take ridiculous turns, they still do all right. I'm off to work as usual. Yeah, oh wow, that's the time already. You're like my reminder, Spud. Like, oh, hey, it's work time, by the way. Let's just save this as F. I think what is this? F11? Yeah. F11 beet unload. Hey Donald, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Oh, okay, this works too. We'll just hang out here for a second. Anyways, like Spud said, he has to get to work, and as do I. My name's Iain Robson. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you saw, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more County Line. I'll catch you guys later.